All right, I'm gonna do a battle. I'm gonna do a war battle. I kind of want to walk you through how I do it. And look, this isn't for everybody. This is just my way. I'm not telling anybody how to do their battle. If they're successful, then you just keep on being successful. Don't really worry about what I do. But if you're not being successful, maybe this can help you out a little bit. So, anyways, I just said I'm going to smoke number one. So I'm going to go ahead and type in there. Going in 2 minutes. It might not be 2 minutes, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Going in and going in 2 minutes. Not the best typer, but it's okay. And yesterday I apologize. I was speaking and I was covering the microphone up with my fingers half the time, and I apologize for that. Okay, so really done a good job in this war against a pretty decent opponent. I thought they were going to be decent anyway. I guess the glory should have told us otherwise. They just don't attack well. So I'm going to do number one. And like I said, congratulations there, all these great battles. So I'm going to scout them real quick one last time. Now, I have scouted them. I'll kind of walk you through how I scout them. First thing I do is I look at their XP and I look at their age. Like, oh, shit, 243 atomic. This guy has to have pretty decent defenses. So I look at his cars. Cars are blue. Oh, he has really good economy, which is good for me. Then I look at his farms. Oh, his farms are pretty upgraded as well. Well, that right there, I can if they're maxed out, I'll take 3 or 4 XP away from him off the bat. Then his roads are maxed, and all that good stuff. So he's got a lot into his resource, into his economic part of his base. I look at his defenses. Well, his defenses are maxed out, are close to it as well. He has his bunkers are up there. His tank depots. So he has a pretty stout base. A design that I don't really care for a whole lot. I'd rather break through a wall because I know every one of these has traps. But the good news is usually their traps can be spread out over 4 or 5 areas. So if you're going to go in there with a heavy amount of decoys, it'll probably work better than what I'm going to do. I'm just not that great with decoys, and I kind of forget to use them a lot. And I love my protect tactic. I use protect early in the war, so I can protect my troops for the first minute. So anyways, I kind of looked through it like, okay, well, pretty stout. It's more like a perimeter wall. Don't have to break through any walls to get to his TC. So a TC rally is probably not going to be advisable. So what I'm looking at, I'm going to attack from here first off, let's look at his silo. Silo's updated. It's a maxed out atomic. So let's try to center it and see which way his plane's going to fly in. Well, his planes are going to fly in from probably 2 directions. One direction right over here, between the oil well and this embassy, probably right smack in the middle of them, and probably 2 planes probably fly from right over here as well, between his alliance gate and this house. So it's going to be difficult to say. He has 2 defenses. He has one anti-air and one tower that can really mess me up. And this tower's this one is a global tower. This is an atomic tower. So this one could do some damage to me pretty quick. Matter of fact, the towers can probably do more damage, I believe, than those anti-air. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put 4 planes on this guy. The 4 planes are going to come. I'm going to probably tap right there in the middle of the screen, at the tip of the missile, and to probably 2 taps here, pop, and then 2 taps smack in the middle of that anti-air and the silo. Hopefully the plane will zap that anti-air as it comes in, or at least snuff it out, and then put 1 plane right here. So it's all 5 planes coming in pretty quick. But that's going to save me, the Sabo. And I believe that my planes are powerful enough to take this guy out with those sweeps. Now, the bad news is I'm probably going to lose at least 1 plane in this attack because his SAMs are fully upgraded, and I have to assume that. And my planes can eat 1 of them, but if that plane gets 2, he's toast. So I may be down to 3 planes after that. So I got to be real sparing with them. So anyways, after that's done, I'm going to come over here really rapidly, and I'm going to go ahead and launch in my full army right here. My tanks first. Pop. And just go ahead and do it. Now this tank's going to march down this little alleyway right here between the farm and mercenary camp and probably come right around that and is going to eat these traps. And I'm going to eat a trap or two, and my tank's going to take some damage. I might even lose a tank. But remember, I'm coming in, I'm expecting losses. This is a war battle, guys. This is not, this isn't a regular, this isn't a regular raid. So I'm anticipating losing quite a bit of troops. I'm okay with that because we want to win. We don't want to lose. So, but here, and I'm going to use all 4 of my special armies that you get out of the stronghold. I'm going to use them because I don't play around with this. I want to win. I'm going to use mercs. I'm going to use allies. I'm going to use my tactics. I'm going to use all 3 generals. I'm going to come in and I'm going to pretty much launch some suckers in at the same point. Now I'm going to put 1 decoy down right smack in the middle, right between the point of the mercenary camp and the point and that fence right there. Now the reason why is if I put it back here, this nasty anti-tank gun will eat up that decoy in a couple of seconds. If I put it here, right there, this anti-tank gun can get to it as well. And we don't want to eat up that decoy. Plus, decoys can be far enough away from the town center not to spawn the town center troops. If they do spawn, I got 3 planes for crowd control. I'm going to have a couple of tank destroyers. I'm going to have, my 4 card armies. I'm going to be able to handle those Howies coming out of there. I may just go ahead and put a decoy on that town center to keep those from coming out because I really don't want to be bothered with them and lose my 3 planes off the bat. After that, I'm going to rally one good time for them. Probably after the castle's destroyed, I'll probably rally every troop right to that castle, and I'll put a protect right there. Now, people are going to say, "Holy shit, Lou! You're going right smack dab in the middle of this mortar and that mortar." Yes, I am, and that's a gamble I usually take. If I don't like it, I can always put 1 plane on them. But I can probably use a sabotage on one of them. But when I put that, whenever I put down the protect, those do very little damage to your army. After that, they can walk through a tunnel of fire and not get much damage. So, anyways, that's my game plan. After that, they're gonna walk. I'm gonna save. Also, gonna save my soldiers. I gotta have 9 soldiers. I'm not launching my soldiers in off the bat. I'm going to save my soldiers in the back to take out any nasty, pesty little areas back here that I can't get to in time. So I'll save those for later in the battle. Okay, so that's about how I look at it. I'm not going to attack right here. I want to get rid of this castle and that 31, 21, and 21 general. I want to get rid of those pretty quick while my forces are big and strong and while I have a decoy ready to go. I don't want a straggler to come over here and get that castle, because if that happens, then these generals start picking off my troops one at a time, and you're racing for time, and you might not make it. So anyways, that's my plan. I'm not saying it's the right plan, not saying it's the wrong plan, but that's it. So I'm done scouting, and I usually do this. It takes me roughly about a minute to scout. I don't really go into it that much. I'm just kind of explaining why I'm doing it. So now I'm going to go right here. At least 2 minutes have elapsed. I'm going to double check all my troops, and I always double check my troops. And if I want to, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get these coalitions. I can get 3 offensive coalitions. I'm maxed out. No reason not to get them. Can't really hurt. I might go with the planes. You know what? I like my health. So, anyways, I just used up a lot of my NTGs. Like I said, it's not a problem getting them. Okay, so let's go here and make sure everything's trained. I got 1 general. Looks like I got 1 general in there. I'll deactivate him because it's cheaper because he's such a low one. I'm going to deactivate him. Activate my Joan of Arc. She's 31. I'll activate my Nobunaga. He's a 27. And I'll do one of these 22s. Pop. So now I got all 3 generals lined up. Let's see what I have done here. Looks like I got a Vandal army, helicopter army, commando, and bazooka. I don't really care for the Vandal army a whole lot. So let's go to the stronghold and let's pick out something that we like. And I go with numbers. I like to keep them kind of organized. So I already have one of the, let me get rid of that one. Shit. Let's try it again. Let's go somewhere else where I can Get better Wi-Fi. That's the last thing we want to have to happen during a war. So let me go out in my lobby so I can get better connection. Turn the damn Wi-Fi off. Sorry about that. All right, let's go back to my stronghold and pick these guys out. Okay, we got the swirling wheel of death on the bottom. It looks like. So, anyways, we want to pick a good troop that's going to kick some ass. So I got some elephant archers. Those work well. Bazookas work extremely well, and helicopters do. And I like these commandos. I know it sounds kind of wimpy-fied, but those commandos do well in certain battles. So we're going to go to elephant archer. I just like elephant archers. All right. So, all right. Now we're set. Sorry about that crash, fellas. Really didn't want that crash to happen. All right. So here we go back to the war situation. All right. Number one, double check once again. Got everything loaded up. Make sure I know my fingers are going to be in the right place. I can't get to my sabotage too quick when my planes are there, so I got to scroll just a bit. All right, well, we're ready. Number one, let's attack. All right, everything's green. I double check all this, make sure it's green, and we're going to go into battle. No turning back now, fellas. No turning back. All right. I'm not going to talk much when I do it, I don't think. Might do some sound effects. Just live with it. All right. Here we go. Plane. Back in the middle. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boom. Hopefully, eat. Didn't do it. Down to 4 planes already. A1 plane quick. Okay, gotta do this. Boom, boom. Don't like that at all. He was ready for me just like I thought. So we're going to come in right here. Launch in like a motherfucker. Eat 'em up, boys. Eat 'em up. And if I offended you, sorry. Like I said, not going to play around. Silo's dead. We didn't have to look at it because we knew the plane would take care of business. Right there. Towers down. Sabotage. Too late. 1 plane left. That really sucks ass. We're going to rally right here. We're going to go ahead and do this. Pop. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Boom. All right. Anything over here eating me? Just going to go ahead and sabotage. Nothing. No planes left, guys. Sucks ass. So I got 1 rally. We got the quick victory. Damn, no planes. Sucks, but I got 2 sabotage. So if I get in a trouble spot, I'm going to go ahead and knock it out. Get that decoy down, fellas. Boom. Sabotage that. Let them start taking some damage. Let's go sabotage that sucker. Let them start taking some damage. Yeah, they're roasting along. Can't do anything about this guy coming around here. Right there, because I don't have a plane. They ate him up, but we're still going to go ahead and get this guy. Not a big deal. See the little commando over here? Taking care of some business. He got killed, but the Protect really helped out. If you look at them troops, the troops survived all these traps, and you can see how slow they were going. That's why they took so much damage. We just ate all them traps. And we're anticipating that. But you see over here, all the traps were here as well. And they're exactly where we thought they would be. Okay? We're okay. This guy's getting smoked. We got 1 minute 5 seconds to go. This tank destroyer over here is about to be zapped. Zip zap. And these guys are about to go ahead and finish taking care of business. Not a big deal. 50 seconds left to go. No need to rally, but if you want to speed it up just a bit, speed it up, sort of poop poop. It'll knock out something fast. Get a little adrenaline rush. You don't want to rally them to a spot now because that'll really slow you up. And then...
Are you on the phone?
I'm talking, I'm doing a battle. Oh, this pesky little deal down here. Got 26 seconds. 10 seconds left on the rally. I did not see that. So whenever this rally is available, I'm recording this. So this rally's available. We're going to go ahead and do a real fast rally to it and knock that shit out. Hopefully I didn't miss something else up here. Nah. All right, 100%. We're done. My mistake there, guys. Sorry about that. But that's a 5-star battle. And that's a messed up 5-star battle, but it's a 5-star battle. Go back to war map. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for a minute.